Okay, we are live. We are now live on Instagram and all other platforms. I have to do this quick. Took a while to get this one set up. So, here is the premise. I have been noticing, maybe it's because I follow a lot of Gong executives on LinkedIn. All of a sudden, I've been getting some Gong account executives, their posts on LinkedIn. And I have just kind of correlated two major things that I noticed in these posts. So it's almost like these sellers are. There's a concept in entrepreneurship where you build in public. So you're sharing financial data, sales metrics, and so forth. Well, you've got two juxtaposing types of posts. You have sellers who are posting, hey, I've been offered job opportunities. Here's salary, on target earnings. Here's sales quota attainment. And then at the same time, I have sellers posting the hard truth of how difficult last quarter was. This is the number of messages sent on email, LinkedIn, cold calls, their conversion ratios, and so forth. I'm going to triangulate this for you. You're a founder of a business. You're a chief revenue officer, chief marketing officer. Frankly, you should be scared shitless because what I just saw, and I'm going to triangulate it for you. So at Gong, you have sellers who are posting that the on target earning expectation for the AE was a job offer of 320,000 US dollars. Usually there's a 1-to-1 ratio between base salary and commission. So let's call that a $150,000 base salary. In that same post, it talks about how they found out that the average Gong teammate has there's a 17% chance they hit quota. So of 100 sellers at Gong, 17 sellers are hitting that quota. Okay, so the vast majority of them are not getting all the commission they wanted. What I want you to focus on is a $150,000 basic salary. On the juxtaposing part is all kinds of posts of sellers kind of selling in public, giving their sales metrics. The hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails, LinkedIn messages, and cold calls that are being sent on a quarterly basis and the return on investment. I call this the drinking bird effect. This is where a seller gets up in the morning and they're just going, and they're just clicking buttons. Okay. They're just clicking send. And they're using their own tool. I mean, that's what Gong does. You're using a tool to accelerate. It's called a sales engagement platform. You're accelerating the number of emails you send a day. You can use the tool to place cold calls through it. You can use the tool to send messages through LinkedIn. And there has been a humongous and everybody knows this over the last couple of years, a humongous decline in the conversions. So you need a larger volume to get to the same sort of conversions, or you just have to accept that there's a new reality around conversions. But what I want you to focus in on is I want you to put your chief financial officer hat on. You're the CEO, you're the founder, you're the co-founder. You're deploying the capital. Capital allocation is your number one target and task. And you are paying sellers $150,000 an hour. So if I have a calculator here, $150,000 base divided by 2,000 hours, you're paying $75 an hour for somebody to hit the drinking bird button over and over and over. The real value creation of an account executive is actually when a sales qualified lead comes in, they are running very strong qualification questions and discovery. They're running like a medic formula. They are building consensus amongst the buying committee. It's all customer facing things. They are negotiating proposals and contracts live with customers, bringing together the buying committee and winning business. That's $500 an hour value creation. You're paying $75 an hour to get $500 an hour return. But what you're seeing in these metrics is the account executives are prospecting. And you, the sales organization, are deploying capital into $75 an hour people to do $5 an hour tasks. The building of the list, the enrichment of the database, the clicking of the drinking bird button, the send, the send, the send. You could pay people $5 an hour who are equally skilled and do this as equally often and as they've done it as many times they have as many reps at doing this as the account executive you're paying $75 an hour to do. They can do this for $5 an hour. So bifurcating these sales skills, getting you that meeting, or having somebody work as that account executive. So the account executive is the customer facing person to the world, because customer people buy from people and they want to work with people that, as an example, live in North America. But to be paying your account executive to do this all day long when they could be sharpening the axe, perfecting their demo and discovery process, building greater consensus amongst the buying committee, which most of the time they're not. They're not actually wrangling up the buying committee, talking to other departments and geos and locations, like improving the conversion of the deal flow that they have. They're not honing that craft from sales qualified lead to close. Remove the other tasks from them, because this, I couldn't believe it as I kind of see all this together. It is absolutely demolishing and demoralizing the team. So I hope that you, as a sales leader, recognize what a poor return on investment a portion of these actions and activities are doing for your business.